Hey YouTube, USA Second Amendment here with another belt video for you guys. Check out my other video, which is on the basket weave belt you see in front of you. But this video is going to be titled something along the lines of "Not all belts are the same," or "They're not made the same," something like that. So you see in front of you my old belt and my new belt. My old belt I got from Dollywood in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Years and years ago, my wife and I were there on a trip, and there was a leather maker, and he had some really nice belts. Bought a belt. I think I paid about $70 for the belt. Fast forward a couple years, that belt has worn out. I used to wear that belt every single day, and I carried a gun with it every single day. But I'm going to show you why belts are not always made equal. Nothing against the maker of that belt. Just they're not all made equal. So let's get right into it. Here is the belt that I just described from a leather maker in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Now, this belt, like I said, I have worn it a lot, guys. So you got to take that into account. I am rough and tough on my belts. I have beat this belt up and down, okay? You can see the hole that I use the most because, oh, let me get it to focus in there, because obviously it almost looks like two holes. It's not. That's how much I've used it. And there's the second hole, almost looks like two holes. So, yeah, so what to say about this belt? So here's the main thing that I want to do in contrast to this belt. Like I said, I have a separate video on that belt. Check it out. By the way, in case you're wondering, in case you watch this video, belt buckle, Montana Silversmiths. Belt, Gutierrez leather. Okay? Okay. All right. Back to the comparison. So this is what I really want to show. First of all, the thickness of this belt. Oh, let me get it to focus back up here, guys. Sorry. Okay. So first of all, the thickness of this belt. Not bad, but not super thick. And then here is the real important thing. I'm going to put the ends together like I'm wearing it. And it flops over. Okay, stop. Okay. All right, so you see it won't stay up, right? It's going to flop. The problem is when you carry a gun and you got your belt on and you got your gun on and then it flops, right? Like this, for instance. Okay, it rolls the leather, right? I can literally take this leather and I can fold it in half, almost, right? But I can bend it. You guys can see that, okay? All right, so fast forward to this belt. Now, notice the thickness, a lot thicker, and I put it together like I'm wearing it. No flop. It holds itself up. Okay? Big, big difference. Now, again, I'm not taking away from this belt or the maker of this belt. This was an awesome belt when I bought it. I have worn it to hell. I've beat the crap out of it. It's been a good belt. But even when it was new, it still was not to this level. So again, all belts are not made the same. $70-ish, almost $200. See the difference? Okay, big difference. All right, let's get a side-by-side of the thickness of the leather. Let's see if I can do this. Here, we'll go this way. All right. Actually, here, let me flip this one over so the conchos are not in the way. All right, here we go. And you guys can see, there we go, there's a great shot. Clearly, this one on top, my new belt, is literally double the thickness. So, when you guys are looking for a gun belt, okay, and you want something to be able to support your gun, right? You want something to be able to hold up your pants and support your gun and not sag and not pull on your hips or your back. That's the belt you want, not this one, okay? Again, it was good for what its purpose was at the time, but if you have the choice, obviously that one is going to be a much better belt. It's going to last a lot longer. That belt should last me, I don't know how long. I can't even put a time on how long that belt should last me. This belt lasted me approximately 4 years, 5 years, somewhere in that ballpark. And that was with very heavy use. And it probably shouldn't have lasted that long. And it never was what that belt is from the beginning. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. If you have any belt suggestions, let me know in the comments below. If you've made videos on belts, let me know. If you have a belt that you want me to compare to this custom handmade belt right there, and you want to send it to me to compare it and do a video, and I send it back to you, I'm good with that. If you guys want to do that, and I'll do an honest review on it. I know there's a lot of companies out there that make quote unquote gun belts like 511 or Safariland. Now, I'm not talking about duty belts. Okay, don't get ahead of yourselves. I'm not talking about duty belts. I'm not talking about police duty belts or anything like that. I'm talking about belts for everyday civilians, for citizens, leather belts. I also have a video on an SOE tactical belt, which is made out of that scuba diver webbing. Very, very good belt as well. Different animal, right? We have a leather belt. The other one is, again, that scuba diver webbing. So different type of belt, different application, different purpose, even though the end game is the same in order to hold up your pants and carry a gun comfortably. So if you guys have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. If you want to see more about that belt, check out my review on it. Okay, it's on my channel already. And the contact information and all, you can contact the maker of that belt. I know him personally. Great friend. And yeah, that's all I got to say about it, guys. All right. Hope you guys stay safe. God bless America.